Coming up next, we have a great piece on the economic stimulus package proposed by President Obama. We'll see how it affects our jobs, housing, taxes, and businesses. We also see what you, the students, think about it.
On February 17th, the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009, also known as the stimulus bill, was signed into law by President Barack Obama. So the current stimulus package is the largest attempt since World War II to use the federal budget to redirect the nation's economy. Not since the New Deal proposed by Franklin Roosevelt in the 1930s has the government been so focused with revitalizing the nation's economic fortunes. At this point, the president is ready to commit $825 billion. An additional $350 billion has been set aside for the bailout. The total sum? Well over $1 trillion. In order for the stimulus plan to succeed, 4 crucial steps need to be taken. And to take us through each step, we consulted with Douglas Orr, one of the most prominent economics professors here at City College of San Francisco. But first, we asked him how necessary was it for the current administration to pass the stimulus bill.
I think it was absolutely necessary. As the unemployment rate's been going up, people have less and less money to spend. And as they have less and less money to spend, people buy fewer products, which means that more people are going to lose their jobs, which means they have less money to spend, which means they don't buy products, which means more people lose their jobs. And we've just been spiraling down.
My initial measure of success is creating or saving 4 million jobs.
So my name is Aaron Rafado. So I guess my question is, so we're putting $25 billion into to create jobs, into the improving of infrastructure and everything. But what's going to happen after that?
It's a quick fix in the sense that it's going to help get us out of the recession. But why are people out of work? The reason why we have so many unemployed people is because we're in a recession. If building roads and bridges and fixing buildings at schools like City College gets us out of the recession, then all those people who've lost their jobs in accounting or banking or other types of sectors of the economy, all those people will be back in work.
During the campaign, I promised a fair and balanced tax code that would cut taxes for 95% of working Americans, roll back the tax breaks for those making over $250,000 a year.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Angelini. I'm a student at City College, and I was wondering about the Obama administration giving tax cuts to small businesses and families. Their opinion is that the money will be put back into the economy, but won't most Americans use that money to pay off the debt they've collected over the past few years?
Whether you're in debt or not in debt, everybody's day-to-day spending is being scaled back. If we make people feel less panicked, if we make them feel like they're a little more secure, then their day-to-day spending will be supported, and if we support their day-to-day spending, that'll help stimulate the economy. For the people who aren't in a lot of debt, right, they get the tax break, what are they going to do with it? They're probably going to spend it.
I think what we can do is stem the rate of foreclosure, and we can start stabilizing housing values over time.
Hi, my name is Ben Evans. How will the new stimulus bill prevent foreclosure for homeowners?
What Obama's talking about doing is saying, you, the lender, you have to write down some of the principal. And the person in the house has to realize that they've lost value on their house. So the lender's going to lose a little bit, the homeowner's going to lose a little bit, and you renegotiate your mortgage. Now, what happens if the housing market takes off and house value goes back up? Should you, as the homeowner, get to keep all that increase in value since the bank took part of the loss when you went down? No. So what Obama has proposed is if the housing value goes back up, right, you both shared in the downside, you should both share in the upside.
The surplus became an excuse to transfer wealth to the wealthy instead of an opportunity to invest in our future. Regulations.
Hey, my name's Nadia. The president is demanding some restraint in exchange for government aid. How do you think this will reshape the banks across the nation?
The Obama administration is talking about, okay, we're going to bail out the banks, and we're going to take an equity position in the banks, and when the banks start making a profit again, then those banks are going to be end up paying us back, us being the taxpayers. They're going to pay us back every last penny that we loaned them. The only way they're not going to pay us back is if they ultimately go bankrupt.
There is no guarantee that the stimulus bill will be the answer we've been looking for to turn the tide on the recession. But with our economic situation where it is, it's time to act and act now.
Okay, it looks like I was wrong. There's plenty of room for both of us on the show.
I know, it was great. The food segment and the jazz.
Oh, I love
awesome.
the food. Oh, the jazz. That's right.
I know.
So, like I promised, I brought in a rock and jazz band, and here they are. Thank you so much for watching IDTV, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Bye, IDTV.
Bye.
Bye.